Howdy folks, Gerbo here, back with some more of the Abandoned Forest. And as you can see, we're getting ready to do some spraying. We're over here on field 3, just soybeans. And I know it looks strange, it's some kind of issue with the map in soybeans. It's got an extra grass texture in here. Just ignore that. It is soybeans. I did some testing and fast forwarded, and it does harvest as soybeans. So that's just, it's a problem with the map that SimStation is going to fix. Not a big deal, just ignore the weeds. I've got the narrow tires here on the 7810, and we're all full of spray liquid fertilizer. We pull up the map here. I've already got fields 1 and 2 sprayed, so they're good to go. Full stage fertilization. So we need to get this guy unfolded. Tractor started up. This Kuhn sprayer here, it's pretty wide. Nice animations on it. So I'm going to kind of start down here in this little corner. And we'll just work our way across the field. Just a little bit on the edges. It's not the end of the world. Forget how wide this is, but it's pretty darn wide. Get a lot of spray down. So we're going to get these sprayed. We get a little rain here in the forecast for the afternoon, but I think maybe we can get the rest of the fields done. It hasn't got super cloudy just yet. Get these sprayed down, and then it's just a waiting game until fall. Fall's going to be super busy. We've got the harvest. I do plan to get some sheep. While I was waiting here for the crops to be ready to sprayed, I did get some more baling done on the little field over there by the farm. Got another little trailer load of bales off that, so we've got a decent little stockpile of hay. God, I can't remember for sure. A little over 20 bales, I think. I counted them the other day, but I've already forgot how many I have. But we've got enough to get started with some sheep. The fun part will be, of course, transporting the sheep, because everything that comes over here is a challenge. But we'll get that figured out. See what kind of stock trailers they have available. I'm not sure on the number of sheep. I'd like to get, say, 20 or 30. But that's just kind of how many I want. I haven't really done any math as far as hay or anything like that goes. Worst case scenario, I can buy some hay and transport it in, although that's really expensive. We'll see how it goes. Sheep should be fairly profitable. I've had quite a few pop-ups with great demand for wool. Still undecided on other animals. I don't think I'm going to bother with pigs, just because they take so much to do, and here in this remote area, I don't really want to deal with it. Cows, maybe. If we do cows, I'll probably wait till I have the big field over there logged off, so we can get more grass. Because we'll need both hay and silage for cows. So we're going to start with sheep. They're nice and simple. They just need hay and water. And we'll see how that goes. Speaking of logging, if we can swing the cost, I do want to get that big field logged off. But I think instead of trying to cut all those by hand, we'll probably try to get some big equipment in here. So that's going to come down to money. But anyway, that's the plan. Where did I start here? A little bit hard to tell unless we go to drone view. You can kind of see the darker texture there. A little bit hard to tell with all the extra grass there, but we'll get most of it covered. If we were in the cab, there'd be no way. Couldn't be able to tell at all. Have to use GPS. Or just guess. GP guess. Even here we're missing some. I can see the patch there. As long as we get most of the field covered, that's all that matters. Oh, I'm missing some there. All this extra grass on the field, it's hard to see what's what. Let's turn and go back. Maybe I should use GPS next time. Field's not very straight. But at least we know where we've been. Yeah, I don't know how you would do this from the cab. Oh, gee. Reason I can't get directly overhead. Just about. There, so I'm going to turn off the spray. I'm going to turn around. I thought I had my screen tearing issues all taken care of, but I see that's not the case. So, I did a bunch of testing the other day. Thought I had that all squared away. Looking here, field. Not 100% sure on the coverage here. It's getting harder and harder to tell, it seems like. There's also this strange 40-meter bubble of the weird grass. I really don't know what's up with this field, but talking to the sim station, or Flatlander, who made the map, and he says he thinks he knows what it is, so hopefully he can get a fix. Turn too early out here. Back up a bit. It's going to be kind of laughable when we look at the coverage on the map. We'll have most of it. We got this little patch out here that's not covered. Come on, tractor. A little bit of a steep hill, it's hard to tell from this. There we go. Alright, we can't get to the other field like this. We're going to have to fold the arms up. This Coon Sprayer's got nice big tanks on it. Let's get this front tank here too. Yeah, so one fill I think will do all of our fields, which is nice. Especially when you're way out here. You don't have to keep running back and forth to the farm. That makes it nice. Now this field will be a lot easier to tell what we're doing. It doesn't have the extra weeds on it. Goes the old freight train. There we go. This type of field you can kind of see from the cab where it's covered. These, of course, are wheat. So we've got 3 fields of soybeans, 2 fields of wheat. On the straw, I was thinking about baling it up, but I do need to check to make sure there's somebody that will buy that. If they won't buy straw, we might just chop it and then cultivate it back in. I'll have to check over in town and see if there's a buyer for straw. Could just store it too, in case we ever do cows. But if we can make a buck, probably sell it. We got a lot of money in logs on this farm, but I think we need to spend some money on equipment. Make that money. It took 3 or 4 days just to do these fields 4 and 5, and we have a lot more trees over there on the far field. There we go. Got some pretty good coverage on this field. Now, can we get across the crossing with the arms out? Maybe. Go kind of slow. I don't know. Not looking too good, is it? Can go up a little bit. Yeah, we can make it. Alright, cool. Have a little bit of leeway there on the height adjustment. It needs to be high over here. It's pretty steep. So I'm going to spray this field. You guys have probably seen me spray enough for now. Coming up on the 13-minute mark or so. So I'm going to tune out. Tune out? Tune off? Turn off? Something like that. Words are hard today. And I will catch you all next time when we'll probably be, I don't know, if we don't find anything to do, we'll be back at harvest time. But I might bring you in. Maybe we'll do a little bit of logging or something. We'll just see how it goes. But anyway, if nothing else, I shall see you in the fall. Thanks for watching, and take care.